Sawadee krap and welcome to Phuket Extra. I'm JP Mestanza and it's Wednesday, August 16th. Now here's the news you need to know. Power lines were down in Kokeo after a laundry delivery truck struck a power pole on the busy Tekasatri road yesterday afternoon. It took rescue workers 30 minutes to free the driver from the truck, who witnesses say lost control of his vehicle, spun around, and he hit the power pole. He's now recovering at Bashira Phuket Hospital. The impact brought down power cables up to 20 meters from the pole, according to police. Authorities have yet to confirm whether any charges will be pressed for the accident, which created a traffic jam on the northbound lane stretching 7 kilometers back onto the bypass road. And with authorities presuming that 2 Thai students are dead after their car fell off a highway cliff in California just a few weeks ago, a Buddhist funeral was held near the area where they were believed to have driven off. Authorities have yet to recover the bodies of 24-year-old Tiwadi Min Sengsuryarit and 28-year-old Pakapol Gov Chairatana Songpon, who have still not been recovered, as they say they've most likely driven off the 150-meter cliff and into the water below, which has a high current and is dangerous for rescue workers. Members of the local Thai community in Los Angeles traveled to the area this week to offer moral support to the families of the victims and authorities, as well as pay their respects in a small religious ceremony. And facing 10 years in prison, Yingluck Shinawat has about 9 days until she hears the Supreme Court's verdict in the rice pledging scheme case. And now the military are keeping a watchful eye for any political ruckus that could happen in the lead up to August 25. With about 2,000 supporters expected to show up in support of the former PM, current Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha is also warning politicos at the local level against sponsoring the transport of her supporters to the Supreme Court in Bangkok next Friday, threatening to pull their budgets. The former PM faces jail time if convicted of negligence in the Supreme Court case related to her government's rice pledging scheme that the government says cost the state over 500 billion baht in losses. In addition to soldiers being alert, the 9 judges in the case are also receiving police detail for security reasons. And sit tight, Phuket Extra. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. The 7-year-old boy who was brought back to life after nearly drowning on Nai Harn Beach on Sunday, well, he's on a ventilator support and has yet to regain consciousness. The boy was pulled from the water on Sunday unresponsive, and lifeguards performed CPR until his pulse returned and he began breathing, but he was still unconscious. The Phuket News could not confirm if his condition could be medically called a coma, but lifeguards are warning parents to keep an eye on their children while at the beach. And officials in Bangkok City Hall are using a 25-year-old law to get people to obey community laws and stop driving on the sidewalks, amongst other things. They're going to give the people who report on them half the money of the fine. The announcement was made yesterday by a deputy Bangkok governor, saying the city and the informant will split the payment of the perpetrator's fine, whether it be for motorcyclists driving on the pavement, hawkers illegally selling where they're not supposed to, throwing garbage into public areas, and more. In order to fully collect on the tip-off, the informants would have to provide evidence like photos or videos, in addition to the date and time of the alleged crime. Informants would have to report it to the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration's Facebook account or call the hotline below. And it's all legal under a regulation that's been on the books in local Bangkok ledgers since 1992. And joining the likes of messaging, gaming, and general entertainment, e-commerce is now one of the top 5 most popular activities for mobile users in the Kingdom of Thailand, cracking the top 5 for the first time. The numbers come from the latest tech survey by the Electronics Transactions Development Agency, the ETDA, where over 10,000 people participated back in July, and they found that about 60% of e-commerce transactions in the country are made on their phones. Though the official figures have not been released, Thailand's e-commerce market is projected to be just under 3 trillion baht. Could this be a sign of things to come? Still, experts from the ETDA say that Thailand's laws have to be updated to account for the changing technology, the growth of mobile shopping, and the potential for fraud that could come with it. Well, that's it for Phuket Extra today. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thank you for watching. Until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.